there, welcome back. All set here. So I hope you clicked on to see what I was talking about regarding my thumbnail. So yeah, this weekend, tomorrow as a matter of fact, I will be participating in Project G Street. G Street Fabrics apparently has this um, competition that is quite similar to Project Runway. It's a spoof, spin-off of that. There are rules and regulations and all that, and I was asked to participate, be part of a team by the lovely Fatmata of Traditional Inspired Meaningful Arts. So it's exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking. We're going to be in a place. I think it's Heritage Hall. If you want to come down, if you're in the area and you have nothing to do, tomorrow, August 9th, come by and see the fashion show. Apparently, this is Montgomery County Fairgrounds. There's going to be a big fair. I don't know. I don't know all the details. If I can find a link, I'll put it down here. But I need you guys to help me because, see, I have my own clock going right now, and you know how we do at the last minute. This is an event, and I want something new to wear, and I don't want to spend a lot of time making it. And I have shoes that I want to wear. So have you ever built an outfit from the ground up, the bottom up? So initially, this is where I'm great at procrastinating. I pulled out several pieces of fabric that I wanted to work with. I'll show you a couple. This was one. This is actually dark brown, blue, and pink. But anyway, that one. This one. Again, the turquoise. Something about, I don't know, the color combination here. And then I also pulled out this one. Look at that. And now I'm thinking, I was really drawn to this one, but because my time is limited, I don't want to do pattern matching per se. I want the geometrical prints to line up the right way, and I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that. I need something that I can cut out very, very quickly and stitch up very quickly. Okay, so I went back through my stash, and as you can see, there's a hole there. Whoa! Don't worry, it's going to be filled up soon. And pull some other things out of my stash. And that's when I decided, let me choose the footwear that I'm going to use, that I like to work with. And I just got these in. And, they're flat, so I'm hoping they should be comfortable. It's kind of ironic because I tend to be more comfortable in heels, but this is an all-day gig tomorrow. So, they're cute, and they're orange. And, I pulled a lot of pink. I don't have any pink flats. So, let's see. Oh, before I show you what I did pull to work with, for you to help me decide what I'm going to wear, let me show you my dress. So, this was an experiment. Everything that can go wrong went wrong. The top, it's a pattern hack. Is that something? Anyway, I fell in love with a butterick pattern, the neckline. And this neckline, of course, is supposed to be high in the back, and it came down to the front. And I did all kinds of experiments with this. There are button loops here. I created binding to put around the neckline. And I put shirring in because the dress was too big. It's still a little big, but when it's hot, it's good to put on. I made this several years ago. It's one of my favorite dresses. You can see, let me get up here. You can see the shirring in the back. And it's also, because it wasn't long enough, I added tiers. So it stops here, and it's got 2 tiers on there. One is here, and then the other one. So I'm only about 5'5", 5'6", and it comes down to my ankles. I guess, the elastic, after a while, it's comfortable. Pull it on. It has pockets. Unfortunately, the pockets are not deep enough. You can see. Like, I really can't even hold my phone in that. But I was working with a limited amount of fabric. Anyway, now, I don't want to keep you too long. So let's get back to making a decision about what I'm going to wear tomorrow. So, I want to make a set. And I started going through my own patterns that I have. So I have this Butterick pattern, 5442. It's a vintage pattern. I bought this pattern, I want to say back in the 80s, late 80s. So it's a shirt. Here's something that I like about these patterns. Each component had a breakdown of the pieces that you needed to cut out to create that piece. So that way you're not, looking through all the pattern pieces to make sure you have everything you need. So this has the shirt and the pants, but I'm not too sure about the trousers because, again, this has a fly front and a waistband, and I'm trying to work with time, my time constraints here. So I did pull this old Simplicity pattern. Oh boy, you have to pardon me. Here we go. Simplicity 8885 for the wide leg trousers. But I'm not sure if I wanted it wide. If I was doing wide leg trousers, I'd want to do a shirt that's not as long, but a shirt that's similar to this one. If you can see that. Pull that back. Here we are. So it just comes here to the top of the hip. It has darts to cinch in the waist. This is actually shoulder is built in, and it is another vintage pattern from 1986. And it calls for shoulder pads. Another shirt pattern. I think that actually looked cool with the wide leg trousers. Here's another pattern that I had, Simplicity 1069. This has a maxi skirt and also wide leg trousers there. Shorts and all of that. Like I said, I'm rushing right now, so stay with me. But I also found this Butterick pattern. It has extended sleeves, ties at the waist, 2 breast pockets, and I can put this top with, let's see, I had a McCall's pattern here. You guys know that McCall's pattern. There it is. This one. McCall's 8099. This with this. What do you think? I wouldn't put elastic in the ankles. I do want them to be long, wide leg, billowy. I want to be, I don't know. As I said, I don't want to do a whole lot. But since we're doing a set, I just pulled one of my other vintage patterns that I have out, which is Simplicity 6790. Let me see. I'm going to put you guys on hold for a minute. That's a little better. I'm still working on this lighting thing after all these years, but it's the shirt, jacket, and pants, and the pants have elastic with a zipper. I've of course eliminated the zipper. They may give me the width that I'm looking for. Here's a line drawing. So keep these patterns in mind. So now I'm going to show you the fabric, okay? Orange, since orange is what I'm working with, do I want to do all matchy? I don't know. So I pull this Ankara. Of course, pattern placement is going to be important. You know, I wouldn't want to put the hearts over the boob, but then I don't know. Maybe if I get it done right, I can do the pockets out of that. I have to play with that. Again, time is of the essence, so maybe I don't have a whole lot of time for pattern placement shenanigans. So here's another one that I have, my stash. I have to check and see. I think I might have enough yardage for the top. That may be the one thing that's keeping me from using this. And then I found this one. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards this one though. What do you think? I'm kind of leaning towards this. That one. And then I have the Starburst with the dots. My sparkles. This reminds me of champagne bubbles. I'm just saying, you know. So, I don't know. Which one do you think? So let me go back through that again. And I'll make this short and quick. And please put your selections down below. Number 1. Number 2. So, número 1. Número 2. Again, do I have? I think I have enough to make the full outfit there. Number 2. Number 3. Número 3. Focus. Okay, here we are. Maybe. I don't know. This might be the one. Or number 4. Número 4. I don't know. Which one? Which one? Oh my goodness. This one? Or this one? Okay, so that's all I have for you for now. I'll be back next week with the finished item, of course. But before I go, let me give you a preview of another piece of Ankara that I picked up from one of my local stores. And this comes a little bit different. So you know, Ankara is usually sold in 6-yard pieces, panels. This comes like this, 3 yards of each. So you can make a coordinate. So I think this might be, I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. If someone has seen where it's sold like this as a full set, please let me know. I think, I don't know if it was Afrique clothing store, might have. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. 15 minutes in. Wish us luck. Project Runway. Come back and see the results of Project G Street next week. Until then, oh boy. Yes, you're going to get all the bloopers. You see, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm looking forward to the shenanigans and all the fun tomorrow. So hopefully if you're in the area, you have nothing to do, or you have something to do and you want to pop by the Montgomery County Fair and come in and check on Project G Street, I'd love to see you. Until then, have a great weekend and we'll talk soon. Stay blessed. Bye for now.